What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm in.
You're in. In
I'm
like
in.
Flynn.
In like Flynn, bitch.
Hopefully I don't get like frozen again tonight like last week.
Yeah, did you notice? Did you go back and look at the tape? Yeah, I don't
Nope.
blame you. It's a fucking terrible show. we had some
Nobody wants
fucking,
to see that, man.
we
Nobody
had some
wants to see that.
we had some dick nose on with us.
You just fucked the whole thing up, man.
Yeah. All I could just see is this giant dick nose.
I mean, that's all he has is a big old dick nose. So I'm trying to go on and blah 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 blah.
So you
Oh
can, like, my brother-in-law was asking me, he's like, where can I go back and listen to the shows?
well, I mean, if he goes to,
But you
you
can't
can
listen to it, right? You can watch us, or can you just listen to it? You can just listen to it,
I mean,
obviously.
yeah, I guess that's a good question. Um,
Because he was listening to all the shows. He was like, dude, I was like, listen to all, but like he wanted to just listen when he wanted to listen to it, you know?
right when it was just there, and I'm sure he's listening to everything right now that was put on our anchor site. So I
No,
guess
I'm
I'd
saying
have to.
all these shows that we do now, like are they
He'd have to go to like
archived?
you. You'd have to go to like YouTube and watch it on there or something.
What about Facebook?
On Facebook too. Yeah, if you went to our Facebook site, like our
Our
our DMudd
page.
OFace our page, you can go down and like you can go down and listen to all everything. Like you can watch live right now because we are live on Facebook,
Yes, okay.
and then you can go back and watch last week's. It's right there, hour and 27 minutes, right on our DMudd OFace Facebook page.
And even if he could still archive even some of the older ones
Yeah,
he's missed.
yeah. I mean, I'm on there right now, and I'm able to go back and basically click on to everything that we've done before in the last couple months.
Okay.
Like there's a Christmas show on there too, and
Halloween?
Halloween's back there. Yeah, let's see. I go back. Yeah, right before my hernia surgery in December, with Tam was on there at the beginning of
Okay.
December. Yeah.
Nice, very nice. So we're fancy.
Yeah, and then also if you go back to let's see this one November 10th on Facebook, and then if you go to YouTube, also you can watch all the shows on YouTube. DMudd OFace.
DMudd and OFace podcast.
This sorry ass fucking bullshit.
Yeah, slave driver.
Everybody podcast, bro.
Yeah, so
podcast.
we're welcoming everyone right now. Welcome to the DMudd and OFace show.
DMudd and OFace show live on the radio. Not on the radio.
Here to just talk about bullshit.
Yeah,
Not political, not religion. We talk about a little bit of everything. How it's all fucked up.
Hey, religion's pretty fucked up, so nobody wants to hear that.
We're all fucked up.
Do you have glasses on normally?
No. But I have had glasses for over a year and a half.
Oh yeah, you weren't wearing them last week. You weren't wearing them the week
first
before
time.
that.
It was the first time I've ever worn them on the show.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I don't wear them all the time. Now I actually know what you look like, and I think tonight is my last show. Gosh, it is hard to stare at your face every Thursday night.
Oh man, you're telling me.
So
I would just take them off. I would just take them off.
I quit.
I would. I would.
No, I'm kidding. No, I actually really needed them. I mean, especially with like staring at computers all day, reading. I needed to get glasses.
Are you the close up front or far away?
Far.
So you're far sighted, so you have a problem seeing near.
Yes.
All right, because if you're nearsighted, then you have a problem seeing far.
Yeah, when I look at things far away, I can see them. And I do pretty well decently at night, even though I'm noticing I'm starting to have a little trouble with night driving. I'm not bad, but I'm not bad. It's just all the lights screaming into my face from all the other cars. I just pray for the drivers next to me at this point.
It's very glossy, you know, it gets very like bright and
yeah,
a lot of colors going on.
Yeah, it's like
trying to look down at your dashboard too. You have a hard time looking down at your mile per hour, your gas gauge, everything's a little fuzzy right down there, you know?
Yeah.
Also,
that's been like kind of like the thing I'm getting used to, because I mean, man, I used to like would drive like for hours, go at night, drive to Vegas, this and that. I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I could make it on a 4-hour driving, you know, unless I maybe wore my glasses when I drove, you know, at night. But
have a shield, have a shield off to the left to block me from the bright lights coming my way.
Yeah, and then fold my visor down, the visor too. Yeah. The visor, all, you know, all the windows are tinted.
Right.
But
man, this getting old shit sucks.
But yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, besides, yeah, it's really just like trying to read close by. Like good luck at a menu at a restaurant if I don't have my glasses at this point.
Oh no, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
I'll have the special.
It's a good thing that my
give me the special. Give me the special. Whatever it is, it's gotta be good.
It's a good thing I eat like a 7-year-old child, because my wife knows I can't see the menu, and just get me anything off the kids menu, just like my children, and I'll be happy.
Yeah. No, it's been tough. I noticed it, especially when you go to like some of the restaurants and they're like very like dimly lit, dark. It's I have to bring out my cell phone light. I gotta get this. I'm an old guy with a cell phone light. Like, geez, what are we having here? Like,
excuse me.
Yeah. I can actually see the menu now.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting called out. My wife's like, "What are you so bright?" I'm like, "I can't see. God damn it."
Can your wife see?
Yeah, she has good eyesight. She's pretty good.
Man, look at her.
I know.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So I noticed that mostly, like if I go to a restaurant at night, it's dark, looking at the menu, that sucks. Driving at night, it's not bad. Like I'm not bad, but I'm noticing. Yeah, I gotta reel it in.
I know.
So I'd be a little safer, you know, because I'm starting to get a little dangerous. And I think it's like the nearsighted, farsighted. So it's like cars stopping, brake lights. It's like, ooh, like at night, like that kind of messes with you.
Oh, no, it's bad. It's bad. Look at how old we're fucking getting. That's the other part. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad.
We're not, Jesus. You act like we're like ancient, guy. Like,
dude, fucking put us in the fucking ground, man.
You act like we're old enough. You act like we're old enough that we actually had like to actually walk up and change the channel on our televisions.
Oh, well, pretty close, man.
Yeah, we did. So yes, we are old.
Wait, I mean, we go back. We go way back. You know what I mean?
We go back to all the changing in that. The only thing that I really wasn't a part of as far as like electronics was obviously ever since I've been born, the television's been around and color television has been around, but I missed out on, not that I really missed out on it, but I wasn't, you know, around when there was no televisions and it was just radio. Like you had to listen to the radio. Like that was your form of entertainment. People were basically having a 30-minute, 15 or 30-minute show through a radio program, right?
Yeah.
Like there was telling stories and like you hear like you had to listen to it. You couldn't visually see it. And then, so I wasn't around for that. I'm talking like Ralphie, you know, like on A Christmas Story.
Ralphie.
Televisions, always been around since televisions, not just black and white though. Like always had color.
And we've been through like so many things.
But that's it, right? We went through the first microwave. I remember when the first microwave came out. I was around when VHS and Beta.
Tape deck, like a tape. Like a
Tape decks, yeah.
like tape decks.
Record players were around when I was already a lot before.
First thing we listened to first thing I listened to was off a
and tapes
player.
were around before us too. Reel to reels and tapes, like I think those were around before us. But I'm talking microwave. I'm talking VCR. I'm talking internet, cell phones. Like we've seen all that shit.
Pagers.
Exactly. I mean, we could go down a list of stuff that like we've been around for, but it's pretty awesome to say that we've been able to live through all those, how it was, like how the evolution of electronics has changed for us and able to see it firsthand. I mean, even from the internet. I mean, goddamn, we were around when the internet started.
And now the new internet is happening.
Whatever that is. Meta world, meta life. Is that
metaverse?
it?
The metaverse. Yeah, web 3.
I'm not getting into that. That's just weird. I mean, I get like doing the like putting the goggle things on like you have and doing like the virtual reality, like some video games or maybe trying some of that. But I think just like staring into something like that all the time is gonna just like,
oh yeah,
it's not gonna be good.
Oh no, it's not gonna be good.
Like, talking about our eyesight already being fucked up. Then you're gonna put some LED bright ass lights like right like 3 inches away from my eyes, like just staring and blaring at me. Like, nah, I can't get into that. Like, I'll try some games every now and then if I have a system or someone has one and I try it. But sorry, bro.
There's so much to do. Go check out the VR porn. That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I'm sure all that stuff's funny, but that's the thing. Eventually, it's going to become so bad, like people are going to just have those things attached to their face, right?
Well,
and
they already have their phones attached to their face.
But that'll be everyone's, like, those will just be attachments going on your face, and you'll have your phone. You'll be able to talk. You'll be able to like do everything with it on.
It'll just be like hanging here all the time, just like.
No, like you'll just have like a full just headset thing you just put on. It's like your sunglasses, but it's like everything. Yeah, it's just like.
Yeah, there's nothing.
All the time.
It's always stuck in your face. There's no way to get around it.
Like, hey, Mom, how was your weekend?
We'll never see each other's eyes anymore. Our eyes will be gone.
Yeah, exactly. Just stuck.
But you know what? Since everyone just doesn't give a fuck about this planet, let's just go to another world.
You go to another world, bro.
Take me, please, to another world.
Can't get comfortable tonight.
What happened?
I'm feeling antsy.
What? You're antsy?
I'm feeling antsy.
Maybe it's the glasses. Are the glasses making you feel antsy?
I'm getting quite the glare off them, though.
I'm getting the glare off of you. That's for sure.
So what you want to talk about this evening, Mr. DMudd?
You gotta tilt your head like this. Gotta get used to the old man look now. Like,
Mr. DMudd, what would you like to talk about?
You look pretty good over there, guy.
I just want to know why they haven't fixed the pothole off of 6th and Ashbury Avenue.
I've called 7 times. I've called 7 times.
7? I've tried those bastards over 10 times. Not one phone call.
I get the same response every time.
No response. I haven't seen those damn Domino commercials where they say they fill potholes. I haven't filled a pothole yet.
Well, let me go look at my notes. Let me look at my glasses. I can't see anything. Well,
okay. What topics did you come up with, and what topics did I come up with? And let's figure out. Maybe we'll go a general direction. How about that?
Okay.
Give me your first one.
First thing I was gonna do is start off like we started off last week, even though we're not starting off anymore. but congratulate you on a victory for your 49ers. Big W, big win.
Yes, that was
At least
nice.
one of us had a great win for.
Oh yes,
this
yes.
weekend.
Sorry.
And as a bit, but you know,
My condolences to you and your Raiders.
we suck balls. The Raiders suck.
That was at least the other second closest game of the weekend, though.
Yeah, not bad. But you know, I think you guys, put a whooping. You know, did a pretty good whooping job over there.
I
So
mean, if I going back looking at that game, the Niners should have probably won. It shouldn't have been that close. I'm not gonna put a point spread out there. I'm just like, it shouldn't have been that close. We should have actually won by 1 to 2 more touchdowns. Honestly, if you're not kicking those extra field goals, you're not making, you're not, you actually punch those in for touchdowns. You didn't have a great second half. Should have. I mean, we kept the Cowboys in it, and against going into Green Bay this weekend, can't do that, right? Can't do that.
No, because he'll burn you. He'll burn you.
You're dealing with a way better quarterback. You're dealing with a defense that's better. Another good offensive line. So it's in their home field. So it's like you're gonna have to play all 4 quarters. Last week the 49ers played, basically like the first half and got a touchdown, I think, in that second half, second quarter.
Right.
Second half. So whatever,
Well,
I don't play the game, bro. I just watch it.
No, I don't want to play the game. I'm going to leave it up to those guys to play the game because
exactly. That's why they get.
I don't want to get my head pounded into the ground.
Sorry about your Raiders. It was a tough one. Bengals are a good team this year. I was already going to be in trouble going into that matchup.
So who do you think's going to win on the other games? So now
we're going into this weekend. Give you my quick rundown. I think I was pretty close on my picks last weekend, though. I think I picked the 49ers. I said Bengals, but don't be surprised the Raiders maybe pull one out. But I was leaning towards Bengals. What are my other ones?
Go check the tape. Check the tape.
Yeah, we should go back and check the tape. But we had Buffalo. Right, Buffalo and New England. I was like, I think that could go any way, but Buffalo's playing better. I kind of gave the edge, I think, to Buffalo. We should go back to the tape on that one.
No, but I think you first started to say that New England had a chance, and I kind of shamed you out of that pick. And I was like, are you kidding me?
I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I was like, I think Buffalo's going to win the game, but I think New England could give them some fits for sure. What else was we had? The Chiefs, Pittsburgh. I think we all went to Chiefs on that one. The Cardinals, Rams. I think I went Rams on that one.
Yeah, and I was hoping for the Cardinals.
I was leaning more towards the Rams because I said they had lost that one at home, got humiliated by the 49ers a week before at home. I didn't see that happening again. So that's why I kind of lean on the Rams on that one. Eagles, Tampa Bay. I thought the Eagles might have pulled that one off. That one I think I had lost. I took an L.
Is that the one stupid one you picked?
Yeah. I thought the Eagles defense were going to maybe give Brady some fits, but I said again, I think it was another game. I said they all could go either way. All the games could go either way, obviously. I just, you can never count out Tom Brady. But my hope was, I think I leaned towards the Eagles on that one. That one I shit the bet on. Yes,
I got the under on that one by 1 point. It was a 47, under 47, and they finished the game at 46 points.
Yeah.
So I got it.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
But yeah,
can't complain there.
Lost the other two, but whatever. We don't talk about the losses. Nobody cares.
Oh, the W's.
So yeah, what
are the picks? What are the games again this weekend?
Well, now we got we got your Green Bay against your San Francisco 49ers.
That's the Saturday night game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then you have Cincinnati versus Titans.
Let's go in order of they are. So the first game of the day is what is it?
Is that not it? Is that not Green Bay versus? I didn't look at the day.
The Niners are Saturday night, so there's a game before them on Saturday. It might be the Bengals, Tennessee. You said?
Son of a bitch.
Tennessee.
I have Green Bay, San Francisco, Cincy versus Titans, Rams, Bucks, Bills, and Chiefs.
Those are Sunday.
Yeah, Bills and Chiefs are on Sunday. So is it Cincinnati and Titans on
No, so
Saturday?
Cincinnati and Titans on Saturday. God damn it, that is a tough game to pick. Honestly, I mean, you got Henry coming back, right? Derrick Henry's coming back. How functional is he going to be? He's coming off this foot injury. I mean, the guy's a beast when he's playing. It's in Tennessee. Tennessee's had the week off to rest. But man, Cincinnati looks really good right now. They
might be
definitely
rolling. They might be on
they,
a roll.
they look really good right now. They might be on that roll. They may catch Tennessee just sleeping. You know what I mean? Like shut
Well,
Derrick Henry down. Like
and Tennessee is the only team left that doesn't really have a number one, like a big time quarterback.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I guess Garoppolo's not really like a
No,
big time quarterback, but
no, but he's
those two
shown up
guys
at but he's shown up in big times and
that he
big
shows up.
moments,
Yeah,
and his
right.
record is good in those moments. So if I'm kind of leaning that way, I kind of like Cincinnati. I know
Well,
that's I don't feel like a home field advantage in Tennessee is a big deal. I think Bengals fans would travel to that game. Um,
I mean, how
I think
healthy
I
is
think like
how
I said,
healthy is Henry though?
we've seen Tennessee just shit the bed over the last couple of years once the playoffs start, and I think Cincinnati's right kind of or Tennessee. I'm sorry, Tennessee shit the bed last couple of
Right.
years in the playoffs. I kind of like the Bengals to ride that hot streak.
The Bengals.
The Bengals.
And how healthy is Henry? I mean, really.
Exactly. Yeah, how healthy is he gonna be?
How is he going to be this big explosive dude like he is normally,
Without
like
coming
he
off of
was in the
like a
beginning of the
broken
season?
foot? I don't
Right?
know. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I
what's his
just
pivot like? And can he pivot? Can he pivot to the right? Can he hit the
I
hole?
think Tennessee to me has just been like, how the hell did they become a number one? I mean, the Niners, when we lost to them like around Christmas time, I was like, we started that game out like total control and then just shit the bed. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out like what we should have crushed those guys.
But
I feel like
Joe,
I
Joe,
don't
right?
I don't feel like
Big
they're that
Joe.
great.
Big Joe. Big Joe. You got Joe Mixon. You got Joe Burrow.
I
You
mean, you got
got
Chase, you got
Jamar
Tyler
Chase.
Boyd, you got a lot of weapons on that team. They're
Uza
playing at a high
McDouga.
level.
Uza McDouga.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals on that one. I'm gonna keep the Packers Niners game short. That game scares the shit out of me. Obviously, I'm gonna rooting for my Niners. That game could go either way. They played each other in week 3 of this season. Niners were down like 17-0 at one point, almost going into halftime. They finally got a touchdown right before halftime. Niners were still losing deep into the fourth, pulled away with a go-ahead touchdown with like 36 seconds left.
Wow.
Just to proceed to just let Aaron Rodgers march down the field on like 2 or
Oh, you
3
came right
like
back. You came
20,
right
30
back.
yard throws, and they kicked the game winner to beat us by 3 points. That was a game that we had like no starting running back. We weren't even using Debo as a running back then. We have a whole different dimension of ourselves. They're have changed, I'm sure.
They turned him into a crazy guy, dude. Having him at running back now.
I like our momentum right now. I think this team doesn't have an identity. I heard a sports guy talk about this yesterday. He's on ESPN. I forget, he's a quarterback guy, but
Frank McTavish.
Orslowski or something.
Okay.
He was talking about the Niners don't have an identity, but they have an identity. Like they don't know, they mix and match it with like running backs and spread out wide and wide receivers in the backfield and fullbacks going out wide. They mix and match all these different position players in different spots, but then they know what they want to do with the ball when they have it, right? They know who they want to go to. They know how they want to. I like their momentum right now. I really do. And it's always one of those sleeper teams, right? But again, we could go into Green Bay, possibly get smoked, lose on a heartbreaker. Anything can happen. I'm going Niners. Let's move on to the next game. Let's go on to Sunday. Sunday, you said there was Bills and Chiefs. I
think that's the late night game, and then you have the Rams and Bucks earlier.
Okay, Rams and Bucks. God damn it. I got to go Bucks on that one just because the Rams to me are still another Stafford is just Matthew Stafford. He will, again, like, he hasn't played in a lot of big games. He just hasn't. And you're playing against the ultimate chess player. You're playing against Tom Brady, right? So it's just
How do you
like
ever go against Tom Brady at this point?
yeah, I mean, at this stage, but then, and then you also look like earlier in the season, the teams had to play each other and Buccaneers lost in LA, so it's like, are they going to come out a little fired up? And they're also missing some weapons too, not the same team. Like, they could be missing Bucks could be missing one of their stud offensive linemen.
Right.
Rams got a great defensive line, and they could definitely have their number and go out there and beat them. Like, shit, I'd be totally impressed, and I wouldn't really put it past them. But I'm not counting. I'm not betting against Tom Brady. I'm saying Bucks in that game, and going with the night game. Shit, it's just another one. But man, I really like the way Buffalo's playing right now. I feel like they have a good identity. And I feel like they could go in there and surprise and beat the Chiefs, because I think the Chiefs' defense is not that great.
No, definitely not good.
Not
definitely
good.
Not
Secondary's bad. I think Buffalo's defense is playing more at a higher level. If they can do half of what Tampa Bay did to Mahomes last year, then I think they should win that game.
Right.
Or did they just blow their wad and fucking score all their points last weekend against the Patriots? Who knows?
I mean, how about that Bucks and Bills, maybe? Bucks and Bills? That'd be sweet.
Bucks
versus Bills?
No one wants to see Tom Brady in the Super Bowl again, bro. They'd rather see Aaron Rodgers at this point. Like,
don't people want to see the GOAT, though? People want to see the GOAT.
No one wants to see him anymore in the Super Bowl. Not anymore.
He's pretty young, though, isn't he? Is he like 32?
No one wants to see Tom Brady in the Super Bowl anymore.
He's only been in like the 17 of the last 18 Super Bowls.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, really? I feel like it's Groundhog's Day.
Go with this fucking guy again.
Yeah, Bill Murray waking up every morning on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, I know. I don't really want to see him anymore either, honestly.
So what do you like this weekend? Quick picks.
That was it right there. I told you. Bucks and Bills.
But that's where you're picking for the Super Bowl.
Wait, what?
That's where you're picking for the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Bucks and Bills. Bucks and Bills. Be a good name for a steakhouse. Bucks and Bills. That's who you pick for the Super Bowl.
Or Chiefs and...
Repeat of the Niners Chiefs 2 years ago?
I don't
know.
I just really want to see good football.
Exactly. It's good football. Good football.
I really, at this point, I honestly don't really give a fuck. I just want to see a team get hot and run the tables or have a couple good games here going forward.
My titties are popping out.
The 69ers.
Maybe.
So you're rooting? Are you rooting for them?
Not naming any teams or anything, but
Are you rooting for them?
Of course.
Is that your team, bro?
I just started following them like 3 weeks ago.
But
I like what they're what they're doing. I saw that movie Friday, and I really like that guy Debo, and then Samuels.
You're a bandwagon, bro. You just joined the bandwagon today.
I just bought his jersey.
This week.
Actually, I don't buy jerseys anymore. I stopped doing jerseys years ago. I
think if you wear something that has someone else's name on the back, you're kind of a douche.
Yeah. I've come to that conclusion. I'm like, it's just kind of like a weird, creepy, douchey thing to do. Wearing jerseys, especially when the players are always just changing teams all the time, right? It's like, oh great, like now you got stuck with this fucking jersey of this player you'll never wear again. You got a closet full of fucking men's jerseys. You're like, no, it's just weird. I'm simple. Just love my team. I can never go wrong with a fucking team T-shirt.
Right, exactly. Go to the game, put on a hat, wear maybe a shirt.
Team hat. Got your shirt on.
I don't even like to do them
white
together.
one, black, you could do them.
I don't like.
I mean?
I don't even like to do it together.
No?
I don't like to wear the same hat and the same shirt. I don't
Even going to the
like,
game?
yeah, I go to the game. I'll wear like a King shirt, but then I'll have to throw on a different hat. I don't want to. I don't want to have like. Then I think, and I'm like trying too hard, or like the guy that has like the different jersey all the time, like he's switching jerseys every game.
See, I think you're fine with the matching hat and shirt, t-shirt.
Okay.
It's the full jersey though. Like, I'm not jersey guy. I have jerseys. I've worn them in the past. I don't want to knock it too much because I did do it, but I got to a point where like I'm sick of seeing these players are like on the team for like 4 to 5 years. They're gone, and it's like shit. It's like was really getting like that jersey, you know. But I'm like, no, I'm not doing. I'm not chasing jerseys. I'm like,
and they're like you spend a lot on those jerseys too. Shit,
exactly. So I thought, like, you know what? If I did a jersey again, it would be just of my favorite retired player. You know, my favorite player of the team, and I would just rock that all the time if I went to the games. But I'm like, I just feel weird, like just being a grown ass adult, like wearing a jersey. I mean, kids, awesome, cool. Kids thing.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
Teenagers, kind of hip. Grown ass adult guy wearing jersey, not mine. No,
It's too much.
It's too much. Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? How much we have to prove to everybody that like we're a fan by wearing a jersey?
Player jersey? No. Like I said, you got your t-shirt on. People, if you go to the sporting event, you're wearing a red shirt. Good chance they know that you are a fan of that team that's playing in that stadium.
I really need them to know, man. Though I need them to know.
I don't mind rocking socks of the team. I don't mind rocking hat.
Socks?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one sees socks,
hat,
so you're good.
T-shirt, hat, t-shirt. That's fine with me. I don't need to do more than that. Jersey, no. I said jerseys are good for toddlers, kids, teens. And once you get to like a certain point, I would say probably 30s. Like once you get to your like, like 30, you should just be straight t-shirts or hat.
Right. Yeah. And like, you know what? You prove your loyalty based on the years that you've been a fan of the team and how much you can call out old school players. That's what you should be
and remembering those playoff games, remembering that like significant victory, remembering that.
Yeah, getting all these jerseys and wearing all this stuff.
Like having
make you a bigger fan. It doesn't make you a bigger fan than someone else because you have a
makes you look crazy.
Or
makes you look a little crazy.
Makes you look crazy.
Yeah,
Like
it's like I love my team. Like I love them. Like very passionate about them, but at the same time, I also need to like pull back a little bit here because I'm not like super obsessed guy.
Right now, I don't even know some of the players' names on the Kings. They're
not that I would ever own cups with my team's name on it.
Yeah, not that I would ever have.
People ever do that?
License plates with Kings on it, and like bobbleheads with Kings on it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either.
Yeah. Not a fan of this team.
Not me. Yeah, it wasn't a big huge moment in my life when the Kings won not one but 2 Stanley Cups. I have 2 fake rings.
Oh yeah.
2 fake rings right there.
Gotta love the rings.
I got like 2 titty rings.
Not a fan of this team.
And definitely not psychotic at all.
Yeah. Not just be smart, everyone.
Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna care about a team, make sure you don't do anything so stupid.
You definitely beat me on that one.
I mean, who does that stupid shit? It's not like the team's that important, you know.
Yeah, it's little sourdough Sam in there. Yeah. Okay, you definitely beat me on that, and that was actually a pretty good little segment right there.
That's good. Yeah, that's funny. So
yeah, we kind of just nailed that one.
Well, I have something on here that I needed to bring up to you about. Like, I saw that you had posted something about having um an addiction to shoes, and I'm kind of curious, like, how bad is your addiction to shoes, Jeff, and how deep does it go? And do we need to run intervention on it or not? Please explain yourself.
I feel like with the shoe thing right now that yes, I do have an addiction. I've always liked shoes. Like I've always if I've gone to like a store that it's like selling clothes or whatnot, but I know they have a shoe section. That's usually like the first section I go to, and just to check it out, just like see what they have. Because also like I'm a size 13, so it's like I don't find a lot of 13s.
Right.
So when I go there, it's like, oh, the first thing I want to do is like, oh, what do they have possibly in my size? And if I like any of the styles. And I've got like, some Adidas shoes, and I go to Costco and I'm like, oh, I'll just see there, Ross, something crazy, something like cheap. Yeah. TJ Maxx, Kohl's. Just check it out, see what they've got.
Like, are these like sleeper deals that you're finding on shoes at these places?
Some of them, yeah. Yeah, some of them, yeah. And then you sometimes just come across like a couple like good name brands. You're like, oh, and they look comfortable, and just like, that's great. But I was like, I want to get myself like a pair of Nikes. Like I got to a point, I'm like, I haven't had a pair of like good Nikes in a while. So I went and bought myself a pair of Air Maxes. Because I haven't had a pair of Air Maxes in a while. So I bought them online, got them within a couple of days. Figured, I'll sign up on the Nike app on my phone. Sign up.
Jeez.
Just, why not? You sign up as a member, you get free shipping, right? Any member. Doesn't have to pay to do it. Just sign up to do it. I'm like, oh, free shipping. Bought the shoes. Wore those shoes like for a couple weeks, right? Just loved it. I mean, probably the most comfortable pairs of shoes I've owned.
Look at them.
Like, I'm like, oh my God. Those little air pocket, on the bottom of the sole, like of the heel area, it's got that little see-through air pocket, the Maxes. Really, really comfortable shoe. Super comfortable. I mean, you could wear those things all day long.
Okay.
Say you could wear them to like Disneyland all day long. You'd come home, be like, oh, these dogs are barking. I gotta get these shoes off. You'd still wear them. They're that comfortable.
Still good.
Still good. Now you wouldn't even notice the difference. Just fucking awesome shoes. Then I decided, I'm like, I'm gonna get my
I guess this answers the question.
I'm like, I like these, and I really like Nikes, so I'm like, I'm gonna start buying. I've never had a pair of Jordans before.
Oh,
So I was like, curious. I didn't know how the whole thing worked. I mean, mind you, this is like.
You mean buying shoes?
But no, I've been buying shoes forever. Obviously,
how to buy
getting in the Nikes. This is like I'm talking like around. This is like October, November, mind you, when I bought these shoes.
Okay.
So I got the Air Maxes, saw these pair of Jordans that were coming up to sale, and I'm like, oh, those things are sick. Green, black, got the old school look, but they're low tops. And then they go on sale at 7 a.m. on this such and such date. So I'm like, oh, I'll go online and see if I can get them. And I went online, like, put it in there. I already had it pre-programmed on my phone, on the app, like my size and everything, and tried it. And sure enough, I'm like, oh, congratulations, you got these shoes. And I'm like, awesome,
what?
Yeah,
nice.
I couldn't believe it. I scored them. I'm like, first pair of Air Jordans ever. I'm like, I'm 45 freaking years old. Always wanted a pair.
Oh, well, great.
I love them. Right now, I have 2 pairs of Air Jordans.
Oh no!
I bought 2 pairs of Air Jordans. Just got another mid tops.
I don't like where this is going.
I just recently bought a pair of Air Force One high tops of the 75th anniversary basketball.
People stepping in my Air Force Ones.
Air Force Ones. I got a pair of all whites. Nikes, just all white. All whites.
So they're going to stay pretty clean then?
They do. I clean them every time now. I clean them after every time. I clean all the shoes. After every time I wear the shoes, I clean them.
Of course you do.
Yeah. No, it's a weird addiction. I have a crazy addiction because I have a cleanliness addiction.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got that going on. So I've went online. I've bought a shoe cleaning solution. I've gotten a shoe deodorizer for after you wear them.
What's cleaner, your penis or your Air Force Ones?
I mean, at this point right now, probably the Air Force Ones, because my penis has been jiggling around this underwear sweatshop all day long, and Air Force Ones they've been sitting in a shoebox.
Oh, just so they're a little more mustier. They're holding a little more must.
They're just dried, just like in a nice, cool room temperature environment.
So how do shoes work? Do you put them like in a humidifier?
No, they just stay in the shoe boxes I got them in. I actually keep them in the original shoe boxes.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
You have to, right?
So I think I've bought a pair of almost 6 pairs. I actually just designed my first pair of shoes. You can go on the Nike website and design your own style. Like, what do you want? So I picked Air Force One because that's an option. You can do your own color
and then colors,
designs,
colors and stuff.
Yeah, they give you colors to choose from, and the different patterns you can do. And I did everything from the laces to the tongue to all the different colors around it to the bottom sole to the inside of the shoe. And it's like $100. It's like $110. It's not bad. And you design your own color scheme and everything. And you could actually do your own type on there. I didn't realize that till afterwards. My son told me that.
Oh, but I did my own shoes for my wedding, actually, out of Chucks. Okay. I did all my own colors and put my date of my wedding on the Chucks and everything.
Nice.
Wedding, yeah. Pretty cool. Made them like purple, Kings colors, all that shit.
Yeah.
Not that I like Kings or they were anything a part of my wedding or anything, but yeah, they were my colors.
The color scheme I just went with. Oh my god. And this is gonna be funny. I designed a shoe and I really love the color scheme. And then after I freaking sent off for it, I was like, wow. It's fucking goddamn Dallas Cowboy colors or Dodger colors. Same thing. I know. It's gray. I love the gray and the blue and the white together. It just all looked pretty clean. And I was like, I wanted something that I could wear like blue jeans and you could wear like blue. You could, wear with basically almost anything. Pretty neutral. That's where I try to balance the shoes off too. Is what do I have to wear? And I bought all the color designs I feel like I need right now for any outfit I'd want to wear.
Do you have some house slippers that you rock?
Yeah, I'm not all into that. I have slippers.
Used to be house slippers.
Just some Costco. I still wear them. Costco moccasin style ones.
Oh, nice.
Or whatever. I wear those. I don't have them on right now. They're upstairs, but I usually wear them. Because it helps with my it's hard to walk around barefooted because my arch in my foot and just kind of hurts. I need some type of support or a padding.
Oh,
I mean, it's just my feet, my heels and my feet. Will hurt if I just keep walking around barefooted for so long.
It's called plantar fasciitis, brother.
Yeah, so I need to
join the fucking team.
I need to have some kind of padding.
Yeah.
Not between my legs. Not between my legs because I'm bleeding so much. I don't need that padding there.
Numb. Don't you have some numb toes or some numb heels? Some tingly areas of the feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. But plantar fasciitis, bro.
So yeah, no, I'm really enjoying the sneaker thing. Bored of the topic. Thank you for bringing it up. I do enjoy it. I'm gonna buy more of them. I just
Oh
want to. I just need
no!
something. I just need to find something. I just need to stretch it out for a few more months.
How many? What do we like? We don't buy a shoe a month now, do
No,
we?
no. I can't
Okay.
do that. But I
Okay.
said I go like 3-4 months, then I'll go maybe buy another pair. Yeah, maybe if it's something I
Maybe,
like.
maybe your addiction might be like my addiction to like
Marijuana.
marijuana's not a drug.
Well,
Uh,
that's what I had this discussion the other night too. I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm 45 years old. Am I reaching a midlife crisis point in my life? Is this my midlife crisis? Because think about it. It's you know,
I mean, we're fucking
90,
40. We're
but
46 years old.
85, 90, like midlife. I mean, I don't know. Like, is it actually midlife?
Well, we are. I mean, it's 40. Well, mid. If what do we live
45,
to now? What's our average lifespan right now? We live to 80,
80, I
90.
would say. No, I wouldn't say 90.
So we're
90 is
past
high.
midlife.
Yeah,
So if we're at
exactly.
45, we're past the middle of our life.
So if like buying bourbon and buying sneakers are like my two worst passions,
Wow.
I mean, come on. I mean, I could be doing a lot worse. I could
Oh
be
yeah,
like, I could be buying like expensive car or, boat or something, a motorhome or something
we could be a
stupid
lot worse.
ass.
We could be a
Yeah.
lot worse than what we're doing right now. You
Like
know.
I like buying my little bottles of bourbon because I like trying different things. And I'm really enjoying the sneaker thing right now. It makes me feel good because when you wear a nice pair of sneakers
Oh.
and you go out, it makes you feel better. It really
Mm,
does. It really just like
yeah.
this whole like kind of like you go out, you're like, wow, I just got these nice shoes on. They're clean, they're sparkling. And I always, you know what? I was kind of a naysayer with it. I was a naysayer with the sneaker thing at one point because I was like, why are you going to invest a lot of money on something that just touches the ground all the time? Right? It's always in the ground. It's touching the ground. It's dirt. It's this.
Literally the
You're spending
garbage
money
on
on
the
that.
floor.
Yeah, like whatever. But then I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, like I can keep them clean. I can wear them. That's why people have multiple pairs because you're not wearing them daily. So you wear them, you clean them, put them away, and then you have other pairs for other times. You don't need to keep wearing the same ones. So the longevity of them lasts longer, right? And then you have something for like different occasions and outfits and what are you feeling like? Because you wear sneakers like with a fucking suit nowadays, right?
Oh
You wear
yeah.
like a nice suit and wear like some fire sneakers.
Like I said, I literally wore Converse for my wedding shoes. Were Converse.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember, I mean, shit, my prom. I mean, we were wearing Vans in a suit. You know what I mean? So I mean, shit.
I
I'm
wore
talking '94.
I wore ASIC gels, white, like really heavy on the white and black ASIC gels shoes to one of my proms.
Yeah,
It was epic. Yeah, it was
no,
pretty
right?
epic.
But how great do you feel wearing those shoes, right? When you wear on those shoes, you put them on, you're like, this is kind of fucking like, oh, I feel good, right? You feel good about yourself. You feel good about going out. Like
No,
you're
no, I
like,
just need to feel good. Honestly, I just need to feel good in the shoe. Make sure that my foot feels good in the shoe.
yes, of course. Yeah, I'm not like a chick where I'm putting on a fucking pump or like a high heel or something.
Right.
You're gonna be just like you're squeezing a freaking your foot into this goddamn shoe and you gotta walk awkward all night. No, like these are all like, I mean, we're talking sneakers here. I'd probably have one pair out of all the ones I bought that like, and it's all white ones. They just don't fit me so well. They don't fit me well. But
Do you think you can get orthotics into those shoes?
I mean, probably. But like I said, those Nike Air Maxes, those are like old man shoes, kind of in a way. Like they are built perfectly for
They
me.
have more
Like
support,
heels,
probably more support.
oh, tons of support.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, those are fucking comfortable shoes. I mean, you should invest in a pair of them. Air Maxes. And you can find like just like the basic pair of Air Maxes for around like $60 to $70.
Remember, well, yeah, Asics gel. Remember, it's supposed to be gel at the base of the foot back in the day.
Yeah.
But also like your Nike Airs, it was the same. They competed against each other.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. It's not. I'm more prone to the Nike, but Reebok still putting stuff out. Reebok's. I saw they were still putting out the pumps. I
Oh
want to
yeah.
fucking buy a pair of the pumps. Yeah, they still put out the pumps. New Balance is a big one.
Oh, NBs.
People love New Balances. Like I could see in some New Balances.
Oh no. I do have some NBs. I kind of go more for this. I like the Sauconys. Saucony. You know those brands, the Saucony?
No.
It's like a runner shoe.
Okay.
I think it has a kangaroo on it, the Saucony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's
I'm
more
not, like
runner shoe-ish.
I
but
just
more
really got
support.
into this whole sneaker thing, so I'm very wet behind the ears the whole thing.
No. I only know like runner shoes. I was a runner for a long time, and those are the ones I still kind of gravitate towards.
Gotcha.
So I know New Balance, I know Saucony. I those are the ones that I kind of gone to over the years when it comes to foot.
Yeah, I just like at this point, I'm like, you know what? Like it's nice, like being an adult, you can just buy what you want when you want, obviously if you can afford it. But
adult money.
It's like you might as well,
money.
but it's not like especially like as you get older, speaking of getting older, it's nice like if it makes you feel good about yourself, because there's very little things as an older person that makes you feel good, right? You're like everything else is kind of sucking around you, but you're like, oh, if I can feel a little good about something nice. And it's like also for something like your feet and you're walking, it's like I want to spend a little extra money and get something that feels good on my feet. Like it's
Dude, walking is the most important thing you can do, honestly.
Yeah, so it's like it's helped me out. I felt comfortable. I look good. I enjoy it. So, all right, enough of the shoe thing. I have a topic.
Well, no, I need to know every show. You're gonna have to tell me if you bought a new shoe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no. Like I said, I just got my a pair of Jordans. I just got. Matter of fact, I don't know if I can show you a picture of it through my phone.
I'm not gonna talk about them. My Air Force Ones.
I just got these ones.
What are those called?
Those are the Jordan mids. They're like I think they call them like bone
mids.
I haven't had high tops or a pair of mids for like since I was a kid. When was the last time you had a pair of high tops, dude?
No. My son rocks high stuff. He rocks high top Converses. He's rocking high top Converses.
See, I can't really do the Converses and Nikes because they're just too not Nikes but Vans, and I have a pair of high top Vans because they're too flat footed for me. Like this.
Are you flat? You're not flat footed.
No. So they're just like the soles, like they don't fit comfortable for me. Like I can wear them, but like it's gonna be a short time. Like I'm not wearing those to like go walk around Knott's Berry Farm all day long. This is gonna hurt my feet. They're good for like a little bit.
So I wanted to touch. Oh, it's good. Oh, you have something to talk about.
I did have something to talk about, but I can say
bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. We got 10 minutes. Bring it home.
Next week.
What?
We didn't get into 1883. I don't know if you watched it. I watched it. It was the she got sexed up. Guy got killed.
Oh, god damn it.
Like say you're behind already.
Did we watch?
Spoiler alert! Bam, bam, bam. Okay.
Wait, I thought my wife and I watched it. I think I might have fallen asleep. I fall asleep early a lot these days.
I could just save these two for next week because there's something I'll just extend them out to next week. I'm not even going to mention them.
Oh, okay. You want to save it for next week?
I'm saving these two for next week. What do you got? Wrapping it up. 10 minutes.
Oh, I don't. No, I thought you had something to wrap it up with.
No, I did.
One of those last two that you could wrap it up with.
We could talk about this one for a little bit. Okay, I'll I'll come up with another one for next week. But the dumbest rule schools enforced when you were a kid.
Dumbest rules.
What was the dumbest rules your school enforced as a kid?
No putting your hands up. A girl with wearing a skirt.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, that's not dumb. That's appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be kicked out of school, bro. You're the pervy dude, pervy guy. I would say for me, I remember vividly in high school was you couldn't wear hats because it was gang affiliated. And then the high school finally got lenient with it at some point and created their own high school hat, right? Ayala Bulldogs, hat. So I'm like, just so they could sell hats for one, and two, so there's just people just want to wear hats. It was just like the hat guy all the time. There was always a hat guy, and all of a sudden he's got to go to school, and it's like, can't wear a hat. Like, you don't even recognize him because you're only used to seeing him with a hat on. Exactly. You're like, who the fuck are you? With a stranger now. Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Yeah, I'm like
that was a weird vote. That was a weird one for me.
Yeah, so I remember that was also back in the day. Certain guy you couldn't wear have your pants sagging too far down either in high school. Yeah, that was one of them because we had the Cholos against the
Crips against the Bloods.
No, we were more white and Mexican, so it was like the roided out boys against the Cholos, from San Juan.
Not the Island Boys?
Boys. The Island Boys. It's time to make it.
The eye.
Fucking
the key wop wop.
Fucking douchebags.
Oh God. Their 15 minutes of fame is at about 14 minutes right now.
It's way gone. Way gone. And the other thing that they would stop you from doing in high school too was the old figure banging out on the football field,
Yeah, I mean they definitely put a stop to that.
Yeah, that was I mean, it's like it was
it was a no-no. It was a no. That was some girls.
They finally figured out that
some girls were like a hand washing station.
Oh. It was like a constant funnel.
Don't run into the hand washing station, girl.
Oh no, they're fun.
That's not hand sanitizer.
Is that urine? Or is that
definitely not urine?
Yeah. So I think they finally realized that out on the football field is a place where you can get away with murder. And they probably started patrolling that area a little later in the years of school.
Okay. Oh,
or the dark room. Remember what you get away with in the dark room? What's up?
It's sex area. But I was just talking about like dumbest rules schools enforce. I mean, there's a lot of dumb rules.
No sex in school. It's pretty dumb.
Yeah, I mean, no smoking in the boys' room and no sex at school.
Yeah. You have to catch you.
Liquor,
right?
No alcohol allowed on campus. Dumbest rule ever.
I never did that.
Because as a teacher, that sucks for them. Because some students probably would have, or parents would probably want to buy those teachers some alcohol at the end of the school year.
Oh, dude, we gotta
hide it.
I could tell you 3 teachers that at least were boozing during class.
Oh yeah, I had one. One. My 5th grade teacher.
Oh yeah, we high school. These are high schoolers for sure.
Okay, my 5th grade teacher was definitely boozing. Mr. Madrigal. Yeah, he was. He definitely had like a bottom drawer where he'd probably been like
Has a little
Sipping.
sipper.
You could get away with that shit back in the day, though. I'll tell you this much,
Yeah.
man. Fuck. I mean, think about it. Back, you're talking like
You get away with beating the kids and
80s, mid late 80s,
yeah,
like
you
fucking. Oh goddamn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, banging the fucking. You're banging teachers in your classroom. No fucks given.
We had one teacher in high school. He let us chew tobacco in class, like no problem. He would be sitting there just spitting in his coffee cup, and you couldn't put the chew like in your mouth in class. But if you came in with it, and you had your little cup, you could sit in your desk and just
Oh,
and he'd be just fine with it. Yeah.
nice.
And that's one of the classes where I actually jerked off in class.
Oh, Jesus. Your mom watched this show? You should be embarrassed of yourself right now. Whoever masturbates in class, you're a pervert, dude. No one does that. No sensible guy masturbates in a class. Are you Pee Wee Herman in a movie theater? The fuck? You need help.
It was one time and it was an accident, okay? What was that?
Don't ask.
More for oh, he's a 49er. I can see him from here. Is he? He does. I can see the beard.
Sourdough Sam, motherfucker. God damn.
Wait, who?
Sourdough Sam.
Who's that?
That's the 49ers mascot.
Oh, what's he called?
Sourdough Sam.
What is that? Because it's got a crotch smells like sourdough?
No, because sourdough's like originated up in the Bay Area, and he's a fucking gold miner.
Yeah. So gold mining all day, not taking a shower for days. You get a crotch that smells like sourdough.
Pretty much. I can't believe you fucking masturbated in a high school classroom, you sick bastard.
No, so it was in my pocket. I just put my hand in the pocket a little bit.
Oh, a pocket pool guy.
Yeah, it was like a little pocket, just kind of like a bleep, bleep, bleep.
Jesus, wow, that's aggressive.
But it is the leader. No one has that. No one can beat that one.
Yeah, you beat it. Or flicked it to death. You flicked it to death and it got so mad it spit up.
What's my fault? It was the girl in front of me. It was her fault.
On that note, I'm gonna go take a shower.
I took a shower before.
Cold one. Cold shower.
It's cool. That was back in the day, when you could
yeah, well, schools definitely would have enforced that. I think what's funny now is obviously every kid's got cell phones now. But I mean, just think about how many times teachers actually got away with beating students up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
no one was able to record it.
Well,
they just had to watch that beat down.
It was a thing back in the day.
And the teacher would be like, "You don't tell a fucking soul about this." Everyone was like, "Yes, mister."
It was a
And
thing. Hitting kids was a thing. Like you'd be like, "Oh, the teacher is allowed to put his hand on you or something."
My old science teachers put me in a headlock one time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like he was fucking with me, but it was a pretty good headlock because I'd pretty much pissed him and the class off every time.
So he grabbed you or something?
He had
you being a dickhead, and he was like, "Come here, grab rag."
I was a constant dickhead in that class.
I can see that.
I wish I could go back to that class. If I could honestly go back to any of my high school classes, I wish I could go back to that.
You had a headlock in high school?
Yeah, high school science teacher.
Oh,
if I could go back to that classroom, I wish I could apologize to so many people.
Oh, I know. Well,
because I was an absolute fucking dickhead in that class. Like I fucked with the teacher had this picture of his daughter in his class, and she was kind of hot. I always made hot daughter
Oh,
fucking sayings at him.
oh my god.
Like there was like a couple nerdy girls in the class I fucked with constantly.
Ugh.
Like just like belittled them, like just not good, right? I was just a
What?
teenage dick.
You, you were, yeah, Jeff. I think I would agree with that. I think.
And oh my god, we just fucked with people so many. It was just awful. It was
Yeah,
just
you're calling everybody out. That you this, blah, 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 blah.
yeah, and it just. But then you know what? There was times I got made fun of in high school. You know, I kind of sucked it up and dealt with it. You know, it was just. Fortunately, I regurgitated my hate from what I was getting with onto these poor innocent souls. It was a domino effect of just. You know,
Of course.
I finally had a group of people I could overpower instead of people overpowering me. It was just so
Like
high school, a
bullying.
cycle of life in high school.
Bullying is like that. That's what it is.
It's bad. Yeah, it was bad. I feel really bad. I wish if I could click my heels like Dorothy and Wizard of Oz and go back in time or whatever, I would go back to that classroom and I would be like, I would act like the best student. I would be so nice to everyone. I would tell the people that were instigating me to be assholes to fuck off. And that would have straightened them up. They'd be like, oh fuck, all right. You know,
Well,
and
you've
then
gone full. I mean, I think you've gone pretty full circle. I think having kids and being married and stuff, and having, a time to look
yeah.
back and kind of reflect and stuff, kind of makes
I wish I could go back and then look at that classroom and be like, all right, now what girl is actually hot in here that I actually want to have sex with?
Right.
I don't know.
Well, you didn't have it, so there was none of that in the early. Like, what happened in elementary school? Were you a bully kid in elementary school?
I wasn't a bully ever. I was a super nice guy. Like I was always nice to everyone.
Not a bully,
for some
but
reason, in that class, I just made fun of some people. I was like so out of care. I was in a class that had a couple of guys in the class that were kind of instigators, and I kind of just I fed off of that, and I just became an asshole because they were kind of like jerks. But for the most part, I was like a follower. I wasn't like I wasn't like a leader in that particular class where I was like, guys, come on, let's not do that. You know, like let's be better than that. I was just a dick. You know, I'm man enough to own that now. Where like I should have, I should have been nicer. And there was times I was nice to them, but for the most part, I was kind of like mean. I was mean.
Oh no, I
hurt their feelings.
I have like 3 or 4 times in my life where I was the bully. I was the asshole that made fun of other people, but majority of the time I was the one that got made fun of. But these were times that was like, well, I was that person.
You had your window of opportunity where you could
yes, absolutely. And those are the ones I think about, and I feel shitty about them to this day. Pretty bad.
So we have very similar, because you and I are both good guys. I mean, at the end of the day, we always met well, right? We'd always like help people out, or we would, we were never like cold shouldered, just quiet. Like we had good personalities.
Right. I'm an overly sensitive guy too. That was my thing. I'm overly sensitive. So I could push a little bit, but when someone would come back just a little bit, I would be just like, ugh, like so hurt and all this because, very overly sensitive dude.
Yeah. No, it's. I'm glad we're really talking about this.
I'm glad you finally took off your glasses so I don't just see like 2 fucking bulbs of light coming off of.
Huh?
I can't see now.
I mean, I'm having an excellent show. I mean, no? Huh? What are you laughing for?
Huh?
I can still hear.
I can't. Huh? All right.
All right, DMudd.
All right, dude. Good talking with you, bro.
We'll see ya.
All right, we'll talk soon. All right,
well, I'm gonna go put my dad cape on and go back to doing that fucking horse shit.
Good luck this weekend, okay?
You too.
I'll be rooting for you boys.
And you too in life.
You too. Oh,
that's
as a fart.